Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I just want to share with you some footage from a current job that I'm working on. It shouldn't be too long of a video, so if you're interested in seeing what we've been up to, then stick around. Alright, so here's just a short video footage of the space we're working on. There are offices around the perimeter. We're pulling 2 cables to each of the offices, 2 for access points and 3 to a drive-up ATM machine. The general contractor notched out the floor here. There's going to be 2 center stations where they're going to run conduit. We're going to run conduit ourselves for some cabling. We're putting quad boxes in each of the stations. You can see some of the cable that we've pulled already. We're pulling out of that back room there, the darker room. You can see the boxes in the background. Here's a look at the rack where all the equipment's going to be. I already have it up on the wall, but we're going to show you what this wall looked like at the beginning. We had to actually do quite a bit of cleanup. Again, just some more offices around the perimeter. There was some old phone cables in each of the wall jacks, so we had to cut that away and eliminate that. I think we pulled a total of 42 drops. You can see here there's still some walls that need to be constructed. This is a drop that we have to relocate. Obviously, they knocked out the wall and make the office space a little bit larger. Again, just some more office space. You can see one of the guys up on a ladder trying to fish a cable down an existing conduit. We were lucky enough to be able to use the existing drops in the space without having to cut in new boxes. Again, just another angle of this room. They knocked out a wall. They're building up a new wall, so we just have the wires tucked in the box for now. Once the sheetrock goes up, we'll go back and we'll terminate those cables. This is going to be like a kitchen space. There's a mess of cables from the previous renter. We toned as many as we could, and we cut away all the unused cable to eliminate that bundle mess. You can see I've been busy terminating as the guys are pulling. And that kind of just gives you an idea of the size of the space. I think we pulled about 5,000 feet of Cat 6 cabling. Okay, here's the wall that we had to clean up. We had to remove a lot of the old coax cable, the phone cabling, and the unused appliances. You can see I'm in the process of toning out the existing patch panel because the customer wanted to reuse the existing cables in addition to the new ones we'd be adding. The only problem we encountered was that we didn't have any additional length or slack to pull that patch panel forward to get it installed into the new server rack. So in the next photo, you see how we notched out the wood so that we can pull the cables up and get some additional length. We needed about 24 inches total in length. So in order to compensate for what we did here, you'll see in the next photo that we installed a piece of 2x4 by 3/4 plywood to reinforce the existing wall. This is just a shot of me assembling the cabinet. It's a 15U cabinet. Here it is on the wall. You can see we have a level on it to make sure it's nice and level. Here's one of the guys that I normally work with on these types of jobs. He's preparing some cable to get pulled through the ceiling. Here's a couple of the guys pulling some of the cable through the ceiling. Going to the far side of the office space, here you can see some of the cable that we already pulled. We just have it rolled up and waiting to be moved over into the server room. Once we get all of the rest of the cables pulled, we'll move everything over into that room. Here you can see we have the cables that we pulled coming in through the existing conduit into the existing wall jack. And here you can see we're terminating and labeling each room as we go. Here you can see we ran some flex conduit through the wall and then into the notch concrete. Eventually that will get filled in and that conduit will get pulled up into 2 center floor stations. Each conduit has 4 cables that will be terminated into a quad box in each station. Again, here's just another shot of that one drop that we have to relocate. And this is the side wall that we're going to relocate that existing drop to. This is a direct burial cable, a gel cable that we have measured out and just rolled up, waiting for the underground conduit to be brought up into this room. Once we have the conduit in the room, we'll pull it through. Not sure if we have to vacuum suck it or if there'll be a pull thread installed in the actual conduit, but this will be pulled outside to an ATM machine. Here's a look at that server room with all the cables now moved into it. We're getting ready to start the termination process into the cabinet. Here you can see now we have a nice bundle going down the side, looped underneath, up and into the cabinet. Now we have all the cables now into the cabinet. Now it's time to start cutting to length, make sure we label them so we know which one is which, and start the termination. Here you can see I have some of the cables pulled through one of the patch panels and cut to length, ready to be terminated. Here you can see all the cables terminated into both of the additional patch panels. I still have to add a clamp to secure the bundle to the back of the cabinet. Here you could see the final product we have up in the right hand corner. You could see we have the grounding block. We have the bundle neatly tied up and clamped to the wall going into the cabinet. Here you can see we bonded the door to the frame of the cabinet. And here you can see we installed the grounding block to the back wall of the cabinet, and that's being grounded up to the grounding block that we showed you earlier. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the current job that we're working on. If you like this type of content and want to see more of it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Be sure to check out some of the other videos that I have listed here up above. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. And I want to thank you, as I do in every video, for using the Amazon affiliate links. I know they don't change your price, but they do help out the channel. Once again, my name is Tony with Quick Tech Solutions. As always, please stay safe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.